Welcome guys and girls to another Mount&Blade Warband video I'll be showing to you. And after I've shown you videos of desert battles, of siege warfare in Mount&Blade, of taking a city and taking a castle, I thought it would be nice. Oh, what a nice charge was that! I thought it would be nice to show you a bit of against a different kind of an opponent, and these are the Kyrgyz Khanate. So these are the Mongoloid faction. These are the horse archer faction in this game, and these guys actually do not possess any foot foot troops. So the only foot troops actually they can muster are those on the way to them becoming horse archers. So it's one of the steps. The foot troops is just one of the steps of these guys before they become a horse archer or a lancer unit. And well, basically, to be honest, no justice has been done to the awesome power of the Mongolian steppe people in real life. Regarding this game, because well, these guys are utter crap in this game. So this has to be the easiest faction to play against. Why? Because this game fails to replicate the awesome power of hail of an organized horse archer regiment or army, firing a hail of arrows that will basically block off the sun against its opponents. In this game, as you can see, the horse archers are just running around like headless chickens and trying to pick on cavalry or enemy cavalry or infantry units, and it's not really working. I mean, my horse is much slower than theirs, but as you can see, I can still catch on and get my sword in their back, as in this case, and they get stuck. They are not organized. My crossbowman. Oh God, that was an arrow to the head to that guy. So my crossbowman can outrange, outfire them. These guys are not very accurate, and even if they hit, I don't know if you noticed, even if they hit, like there, I received 10 damage and my horse received 0 damage. So it's like getting hit by a needle, or I don't know, getting hit by a toothpick. They don't do much damage because I'm really heavily armored, and all of my guys are really heavily armored. So I mean, they're not doing much even if they do hit. But anyway, I thought it would be nice to show you a battle against these guys, and I'm not even going to try to show you a siege battle against them, because then it would be just utter and total carnage. I mean, I think I have had siege battles against these guys where I took 0 casualties even if they had a garrison of 300 people, and they're that sucky on the walls. So I mean, that's definitely because of the lack of good infantry. So they have to rely on their dismounted horse archer units and the dismounted lancers, and they're not that great. Let's just put it that way. But on the other hand, if you want a challenge, you might try out these guys, because they definitely will present a challenge to play with. I don't know, maybe some guy that can actually command an army here. I mean, actually command it, not just run around and just be the Rambo guy that kills half an army. Actually commanding, if you manage to actually command these guys in an organized manner, then maybe you can get some results. I don't know. This game offers the opportunity to. Why did I kill that horse? Ah, because I was bored, I guess. This game presents the opportunity to organize your army into 8 or 9 groups, I think, and you can give separate orders to each of that groups. So that was a nice block. That guy blocked my sword nicely, but anyway, it's not gonna change a lot. So if you can organize, for example, your horse archers in a different group, then am I going to kill another horse? Well, I am trying, definitely. the horse archers in a different unit than your lancers, in a different group than your lancers, and give them different commands. Maybe you can like do something, but it's still going to be tough. As I said, arrows are not doing a lot of damage, even if their fire and rate is pretty good. It's first it's tough to hit someone. Oh, that guy stumbled there. It's hard to hit someone, and even if you do hit, ooh, so I ate 2 javelins in from the back, one from the back and one from the front. That's not good. I just won this battle, as you can see, with only 2 casualties from my side, 3 casualties from my allies, and 63 casualties, but a total of 93 defeated troops from the Mongols. And this is actually a battle against their Khan. I don't know if I already showed you in one of the previous vids. I have cut these guys down to only 2 castles, and now my intention was to totally wipe them out in between wars with the Sarnids, to finally kill them, and that was a bad charge from my side, and finally kill them off, wipe them off the map. So that's why I started a war against them, and this is more or less the final ditch of defense by their Khan, organized by their Khan, and he had around 300 troops when this started. By the way, these more heavily armored guys, these are their lancers, and even they are no match for my knights, and for the Saranid Mamelukes, or even for, as far as I know, even for the Viger knights. That was the Russian-like faction in the game. So their heavy cav is nothing special, their horse archer is nothing special. Oh, that was a nice kill. So that's why he sucks so much. And well, not even the Khan's troops could not offer much resistance to my guys. After this, I think I have the gate opened to go against to besiege the last of their cities. I don't think I'm gonna show you that siege because it's going to be, as I said, carnage. And after that, I will be safe from my eastern border. I will know that I can concentrate my efforts elsewhere on the map of Caladria. Caladria is the realm where all this happens, just for your information. And as you can see, this battle pretty much develops as I planned, as I intended. And even though you saw that guy was too fast, I stopped chasing him. But he will eventually he will run to the edge of the map, and then he will just retreat if you chase him long enough. So I mean, there's no well, I don't know what the strategy should be here. I think, yeah, I think organizing your force archers maybe in a manner of you would organize your regular archers and telling them to move, but they have to fire hails of arrows. If they don't fire hails of arrows against one opponent, I mean, there's not much they can do. Oh, when I hit those guys in the back like that, I mean, I was ask myself, God, how much does that have to hurt? And as you can see, I tried, and I managed to get another great charge off against the Khan's men. No lancers in here. Most of them, as you can see, on their light horses are horse archers, differently experienced horse archers. Some of them carry javelins. Most of them carry bows. But as I said, they're not doing much damage. And what's really also sucky is that while their horses are really that hurt. Okay, that guy got me. So while their horses are very fast, these white ones are the fastest. I can. I mean, if I can't hit the guy, I can hit the horse, and eventually after 1 or 2 hits, I killed the horse, and then I dismount these guys, like the guy behind me, he got dismounted, and after that they're dead meat. I mean, once they're dismounted, shit, I stopped the charge with one of my guys, and as you saw, once they're dismounted, they're just cannon fodder. I mean, there's nothing they can do, they lose their mobility, they are, even at the start, they're not cohesive, so they're left alone, and I hate it when they manage to block my hits. But then he starts running away, and that's all from him. We'll see from him. So then they are totally dead meat. So that's another weakness of these guys. As you see that guy, as you saw that guy retreats. My horse has 2 arrows in his head. That cannot be good. And I have wiped this battlefield again with some Kirgit. I have wiped I have wiped their Kirgit ass off this battlefield. And my army composition is pretty much the same as in the Saranid battle, so I have not had the chance to replenish my army. So it's mostly the vanguard is still my knights. Ah, that was a nice kill to round off this battle. As you can see, that was the last guy remaining. So my vanguard is still my Sphodian knights. Behind them I have my Rodok crossbowman, the best crossbowman in the game. Only one casualty. That's just so sad. So behind them I've got my Rodok crossbowman and Rodok sergeants, then my Sphodian crossbowman and Sphodian sergeants. And then I have a bunch of everything I found on the way, so some mercenaries, some troops I liberated, I hired directly. So I'm just trying to get this campaign, finish this campaign successfully. Ah, shit, that was a bad charge. Finish this campaign successfully and try to have as many troops surviving as possible. Because it's hard to train those, especially the Swedish Knights and Rodok crossbowmen, which are probably the best troops in their categories. But there goes, I have just dismounted that guy. He managed to block me once, but not twice. And that's why, oh, that hurt a little bit. Only 5 damage, I mean that's ridiculous. When I'm in full charge I can just, when you're in full charge with your lance, as a knight, like I built my guy, that was also a nice kill. I can, as you saw on a couple of occasions at the start of the battle, I can instantly kill with one charge some of the opponents, some of my opponents, and these guys deliver 5 damage. I mean that's the difference when they hit me with one of their toothpicks. Anyway, there goes one of their lancers too. So that's my vanguard. The vanguard of my army. The whole point is now to just manage to finish this campaign, to finish this war against the Kirgits with minimal amount of casualties, and be able to. Then I'll be able to replenish my rows. I will be able to recruit some fresh recruits from some of the villages of that were originally Rodokian or Sweden, and I will be able to start later a new campaign. I will see again soon. And basically, the best infantry in this game are not the Rodoks or the Swedian. It's the, even though I use a combination of them because my lands are on their original territory, of the territory of those two kingdoms. The best infantry in the game have got to be the Nords, so the Vikings, but my lands are very far away from theirs, so it's just no point to run around recruiting those guys, because it will be hard to replenish after I lose some of them. But their infantry is totally kick-ass, and that's why sieges against those guys, both battles and sieges actually, are really tough, even though the Nords don't have any cavalry. I mean, taking the walls, fighting on the walls against those Viking-like troops. I think their maximum level, at the maximum level, they're called Huskarls. It's just ridiculously hard. As much as it is easy against the Kirgits, it's so hard against Nords or the Rodokians too, because of their crossbowmen, but especially the Nords, I think. But I'll have to go to war against them sooner or later because I wanted to conquer all of Caladria. Naturally, but I think I will be showing you a battle against those guys at a later point. I don't know. It will take some time to go to finally go against them. We'll see. For now, I'm just content with winning this battle. As you can see, it's a nice step battlefield. It's not really even. It's a bit hilly terrain, but those conditions apply for me as well as for them. I didn't suffer any casualties now, so I won this battle clearly. I'm going to upgrade a couple of my units before I finish this one. I'm going to plunder a little bit, although there's nothing good to plunder. I don't know, there's a special skill called looting. I don't know what level I should bring it, or what level I should bring some of my party members for me to have some decent loot, but at the moment I don't. I mean, it's just pointless. I just took a couple of stuff just for, I don't know, just like that. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to give you an impression of how battles against the steppe folks look like in real life, and I hope you enjoyed. Take care.